Hello everybody, today we're back with another tutorial of Rubik's Cubes, and this one is a 5x5. There are 3 steps as usual: center, edge, and 3x3. To solve any larger Rubik's Cube, maybe most, you have to know how to solve a 3x3, but there are other steps like the center and edge. This one is a bit different than the 4x4, so I'm gonna start this tutorial. First, you can go to any centerpiece. This one, uh, or these three, like 3x3. But at the beginning, you say this one, and you start. You put it in front of you, and you look here and all around to find like this cross. These pieces to go on this cross. There's one right here. To put this one in, you take it to the front. You make sure this one is empty here. You take these two up, move this here and take it down. And right now we have 2 here, and you can continue checking. There's another one right here, and it's already facing me, and this one's empty. I can take this up, move this here and take it down. And there's one more right there. Take this up, move it here, take it down. Sometimes if they're all the way back here, but I didn't get this right now, you have to take this all true to the back and then put it here and then take it to back here, and it's almost the same, so it's quite easy. When you do this, you want to solve now these 4 pieces. What you have to do that is you have to find them, and then put them where you want. You want to put this one right here. You want to put this one right here. You have to do this. You have to take these two up. I'm not going to give algorithms so you don't get confused. To take these two up, move this once. That way, if you want, you can say U. Take it down. Do another U. Take it up to U2. U 2 times. Then take it back down. And same for all. And we have one here that's in the back. So make sure that's right here in like this section. And then what you want to do, you want to take it 2 times to the back, like this, 2 times. And you want to do, you can say it's a B. This is a B move. Then 2 back, B. Then 2 forward again, then B2. Then 2 back, and see here. And now we have one more. You have to look around, okay? You can take this like this. So now they're like here in these places. And we do take these two up, U, these two down, U, take these two up, U2, then take these two down, like that. And then you do the same for all, but you have to follow these moves for all so you don't mess up any of the other centers. We can do now orange since it's mostly complete, and we can find one right there. You have to put it here, like that. And then we have one here. We'll put it here like this. And then here and here. Now since you know the steps, I'm going to just go through them quickly. And here we have, it's all the way in the back, so we have to do like this. Okay. And one more here. Okay. And now we can do the yellow. So the yellow, we have one here. And one here. This one's empty, so you can put it here. And now you can solve these ones. Okay, now to the blue. Okay, and there's this time a blue all the way in the back, so we have to take these two here to the back, and then move this one once here. Or you can say B prime if you want. But make sure it's on this side to do B prime. And then take it back. Now we have one more B prime back. And then we have this one. Okay, we have red and green. Let's do green. Okay. And just like that, that's the first step, that is the center. Okay, the second step is the edge. So the edge, this is an example, and this is another example of the edges. When these three match and these three match, and you can see the same here. To do this one, you have to find any of these middle pieces right here. Like this one, we have red and green. Then you have to find pieces that go here or here that have the same colors. Like, let's see, we have this one right here, it's already here. You have to check if these two match, the two colors facing you match. In this case, they do. And since this one is up, since this one is up, you want to do a down move, a 2D prime move, then an L prime move, an F, U prime, L, F prime, then 2D move. 2D means you're moving two at the same time at the bottom, down, yani. And then as you can see, they match. And now you have to find this piece now. Here it is. You can take it up. Check if they both match. They both do. If they don't match like this, you have to find a way to make them match. Like that. And now since it's at the bottom, we have to go and work at the top. So we have to do 2U. 2U, yeah. Then L prime, F, then U prime, L, then F prime, and then 2U prime. And as you can see, it just goes here. And now we have to do the same for all. This one is already half done. So we bring this one here to make it match and put it here. You can do like that. So now it matches and it's on this side, the other side. And it's on the bottom, so we have to do start at the top. So 2U, L prime, F, U prime, L, F, U, 2U prime, sorry. And I'm going to do the same for rest. I'm not going to keep saying it because I already said it a couple of times. And don't forget the side with this middle piece right here has to always be on the right side, or then you might make a mistake and get confused. Okay, so in this case, what I have two of these cases. This case doesn't always come, but it's when you have from the same color, but they're like switched like this. Now, if you have two of these, you can like remove this one and put it back, but it's a bit confusing. But since this is a case, I want to show you the algorithm to solve it. So when you get this case, you want to put I don't know what to call it, the mixed piece, the mixed edge in the top. And then you want to do this very long algorithm. So it's 2R2, B2, then U2, then 2L, just 2L, U2, then 2R prime, U2, 2R, U2, F2, then 2R, and then F2, then 2L prime, then B2, then 2R2, like that. And now, as you can see, it's solved. It's really long, but this algorithm, if you already know how to solve the 4x4, when you get this case in the yellow cross, it is exactly the same algorithm. And I'll do it here a bit quickly. Okay. Like that. As you can see, it's solved. Now the last step is just solving it as a normal 3x3. That's why I said at the beginning of the video you have to know how to solve the 3x3. So I can't explain this part because I already made a tutorial about the 3x3. But while you're solving 3x3, just imagine this piece as the small 3x3 edge. This little 3x3 square as the centerpiece for a normal 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and the corner is just this little piece by itself. That's the corner. Just you have to think like that to be able to know how to solve it. I'm not gonna do this the beginner method, not a bit there's an advanced method too. I'm doing half here, a bit advanced, a bit beginner. And there are no other cases in solving it like a normal 3x3. You have no cases like the 4x4. Just it's just like a normal 3x3 Rubik's Cube, just like that. And yeah, that's how to solve the 5x5. And don't forget to learn how to solve the 3x3. Thank you for watching.